Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you my wish list for the Sephora VIB sale. It starts really soon and it's actually going to be 2 weeks. It's always, I think, 2 weeks in the springtime. So April 13th through 16th for Sephora VIB Rouge members, you'll be able to shop this sale and get 15% off. And then April, I think, 20th to 23rd for everybody else, you'll get 15% off if you're Rouge and VIB, and then Beauty Insiders will get 10% off. So I'm really excited to shop the sale. I usually shop the sale for both weekends because anything that I put back the first weekend, I end up still wanting a week later and getting it on sale. So if you guys are interested in hearing about what I think I'm going to be purchasing, my wish list is bigger than my budget for sure, so I'm going to have to narrow it down. But if you guys are interested in hearing about what's on my wish list, then just keep on watching. Alright, so first off, I'm going to start off with some skincare, and one thing that I've already tried this, and I got a little sample in my Ipsy bag, I think back in like January. This is from Ole Henriksen, and it's the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I always struggle saying that. And this is actually really, really good. So I got like a little sample. I used it up and I was like really sad once it was over because I wanted to keep using it. I use the Believe eye cream I just talked about in my skincare video. I use that every day. But once I was using this eye cream, it just has like a citrusy scent and it just like wakes up your eyes, like your under eyes, and like depuffs your under eyes. So I was really enjoying that. And this eye cream is $38, so it is a little bit pricier, but it's not like super, super pricey either. It's not like $60 or anything. And I think it will last me a couple months, and I already know that I like it. So I'm definitely excited to finally purchase a full size of that because I was really enjoying it and really sad once I ran out of it. So if you guys are interested in it, I definitely liked it. I'm definitely excited to get a full size. And then one thing that is also something I want to restock on, and I probably don't want to buy it right now during the VIB sale. It makes sense to buy it while it's on sale, but while I'm buying like all this other makeup, let me just tell you what it is. So it's the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, and I bought the set that was, I think, $85 with the Luna oil. Do I have it in front of me? Yes, because I filmed my skincare video recently, so I still have all my skincare in front of me. So it was a skincare set with the Luna oil of this size and also the Good Jeans from Sunday Riley that was also around this size. Like the bottle wasn't like huge. That lasted me, I think, about 2 months. I want to say I finished it right after the holidays. And I really enjoyed the Good Jeans, and that was $85, but I don't need the Luna oil again. I can still use that Luna oil for like another couple months, so I don't want to buy that same set. But the 1 ounce version is $105. That is so expensive. That's a couple bills, but it's like, I'm gonna buy it eventually anyways, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy it right now. So we'll see how much makeup I end up purchasing, and it's gonna be one of those decisions that I make like in store at Sephora, depending on like how much I'm buying from Sephora at once. So I definitely want to repurchase the Good Jeans, but just seeing it with everything else in my loves list right now, I don't know if I can commit to $105 plus all the other makeup that I want. So I'll just decide that day or like during the VIB sale whether or not I end up repurchasing it now, but I really, really want it. I just wish there was like another like even smaller size so I don't have to commit to $105, or I guess once it's on sale it'll be like $90 or so, a little bit less than that, but that's still a ton for one ounce skincare product. So I don't know anymore. I almost want to take this off my list, but I know that I still want to rebuy it, so we'll see about that one. All right, so let's move into makeup, and this is a newer product, and it's from Becca. It's called the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. So it's like a translucent powder, and I've seen like mixed reviews about this product. I can't exactly remember everything that everyone said, but it definitely made me curious about this powder. It's $38. That is pricey for setting powder, but I guess my other setting powders are around the same price. I'm almost done with my Cover FX powder. I have like one more use out of it. So I definitely want to try something else out, and this one just looks really interesting. It's supposed to feel like a mist when you apply it to your face, and then it mattifies your makeup and stuff. So I might need to see some more reviews on this. Let me know if you guys have tried this out, but I've been like so curious about this powder. It just seems like a very like innovative, maybe gimmicky, but still a little bit more exciting than like a regular translucent powder. All right, so next I'm always talking about how I'm trying to use up my Lorac contour kit. That's like an ongoing story on my channel, and I'm so mad at myself. I told you guys in a recent video that I totally forgot to restock on that palette and buy a second one during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I totally missed it. Like the one thing that I really wanted, and like I didn't even see it until like the very end of the day, and I didn't get a chance to purchase it. So I definitely do want to get that palette again, but I don't know if I should like take a break from it, and instead of buying that one, I should get the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, because this is still something that I've never ever tried. I still see everybody using this, and that's why I know it's a good palette, because like in everybody's YouTube videos, this is the contour palette that they're using. So after so many years of having like different palettes come out, this is something that people are still consistently using, and that makes me really want to try it. It's $49, so it's around the same price as most contour palettes, and I've definitely been wanting to try it for like 3 years now since it released. I'm pretty patient about this palette. Like I could wait another 6 months, another year to try it out. But it's one of those things that I know in my lifetime I'm going to get this palette, and maybe I'll get it this VIB sale, especially now that I missed my chance on getting my favorite Lorac palette on sale. I'm still a little bit bitter about that. That's definitely my fault. I still want the Lorac palette again, but maybe I'll get the Kat Von D palette first. Some of these I really need to think out, so this is kind of helping me think through my loves list and kind of narrowing things down. And then next I actually have a hair care product. This is from Bumble and Bumble. I've been really into their products lately. I've been using their invisible oil hair care line, like their shampoo, conditioner. They have like a little priming mist for heat protectant and stuff. I'm really trying to grow out my hair. I'm gonna do like a total hair makeover in 2018, I guess. I've been saying that since like 1995, honestly, but hopefully I can get my hair to like a really healthy state this year. And I've been trying like different products, especially to cut down on like how many times I need to wash my hair and stuff. So this is the Bumble and Bumble BB Scalp Detox, and I actually went to Sephora and went to purchase this, and I realized it was a different product than what I thought. I thought it was like a dry shampoo, and that's what I was looking for at the time, but this is actually something that you apply to your hair before you shower to really like deep cleanse and yeah, like detox your scalp. And you apply it, you just leave it on for a couple minutes, and then you shampoo and conditioner like normal. And I'm really interested in like expanding in my hair care products, because I've just been like in a rut with some things, but now I'm trying to like style my hair more, and I have like so much dry shampoo. Now my hair is falling flat because it's like 9 p.m. right now. But I'm using so many dry shampoos and like texturizing sprays to like extend my hair. And I need something that can remove all that buildup too. So I am really curious about this. It's $34. I'm just like interested in more hair care lately. So I'm definitely interested in trying that out. I've just been loving Bumble and Bumble. Like they've been doing really great things for my hair, like their products. And then I have a foundation. Okay, so the Sunday Riley foundation, it was supposed to be released last week, but it wasn't released last week. I think it's now going to be released on April 11th or 12th. So if I can get that in stores, I think that will be the only foundation that I buy. But I'm also curious about the Cover FX Power Play foundation. Originally, I was totally going to buy this the day that it launched, but I'm like, let me not buy this because I also want the Sunday Riley foundation. But I'm totally curious still about this foundation. I believe it's a full coverage foundation. I really like Cover FX. They do have 40 shades. They have really great like undertone ranges. So I can definitely get a good match in this foundation. And I'm definitely still curious in the Sunday Riley foundation, but that foundation only has 20 shades. So I'm not sure if I'll find like the perfect match, but the Cover FX, like their range is awesome. So I know I'm going to find something that's totally perfect, especially with full coverage foundations. You want something that's going to match really well. Otherwise, it's definitely going to look off and not as forgiving as like a light coverage foundation. And then I don't know if I have any other like, yes, I have one more like face product other than eyeshadow palettes. You guys know I'm probably going to buy like 10 eyeshadow palettes. But something I've been wanting since it came out and I've been so excited for is the Anastasia Powder Bronzer. I'm not sure what shade, and that's the only reason I haven't purchased it yet. So originally I was going to buy this when, what was it that came out? It wasn't the Soft Glam palette. It came out with some other launch like earlier in the year, maybe a highlighter palette. But I didn't know what shade to buy, and I definitely need to swatch it in stores and purchased one of these. So for $28, I think it's a pretty good deal. I think it's around the same size as my Amrezy highlighter. That's what I'm wearing today. And this is actually like a really big highlighter. I really like this highlighter, by the way. But I think it's around that same size, and that's something that is gonna last forever. I have so many bronzers, but this is one I've been wanting for a couple months. So I'm okay with buying an additional bronzer because of that. And then let's see, let's get into eyeshadow palettes. All right, so for the first eyeshadow palette, I got a bunch of questions like in Instagram DMs or just in Instagram comments whether or not I was gonna be reviewing this palette, and I actually had no idea about this because I've never tried this brand. And it's Pat McGrath, and this is the Mothership Sublime Bronze Ambition eyeshadow palette. I think she also has another one, but I definitely want the bronze one. And I had no interest in this palette. I haven't tried her brand at all, but I had no interest in this palette. And then I walked into Sephora and I swatched it, and now I really want this palette because it was so buttery smooth. It was just like lotion when I swatched it, like hand lotion on my hand when I swatched it. Like, I was so interested in it. I'm like getting so hype about this palette right now, so I think I definitely need to buy it. It is limited edition though, so I don't like limited edition things, and this is $55, or I just don't like spending money on things that aren't going to be available forever. If it's available for like 6 months, 9 months, I'm totally okay with it. But if it's like something that's only going to be available for like 6 weeks, I don't like to like show that over and over on my channel. But the swatches just look so pretty, and I was so happy with it, and I almost bought it right then and there, and I stopped myself from buying it, and instead I bought the Amrezy highlighter. But now I still want this palette, so that's the deal with that palette. It was just amazing swatching it, and I definitely want to try it out. All right, so the other eyeshadow palette that I want is from Natasha Denona, and this is one of their 5-pan palettes. I believe the one that I want is the palette number 4, which is also like a bronzy palette. If I'm going to spend a lot of money on a small palette, I definitely want it to be a palette of colors that I wear on a daily basis. And I just love brown eyeshadow. I know I have a million of them, but I just love them. So this one is $48. It has 5 shades to it, and I swatched it in stores, and it was like the Pat McGrath one where it was just like so gorgeous. And I definitely need to swatch the Natasha Denona palette and the Pat McGrath palette side by side in stores, and that needs to be the way that I decide which one to buy. I'm probably gonna end up buying both of them, honestly, because they just both swatch so beautiful, like nothing like I have in my collection. All right guys, so that is everything on my Sephora VIB sale wish list. There's definitely a lot on here, and everything is really pricey. There's actually some other skincare that I'm eyeing too, but it's just so pricey in itself, and I definitely want to focus on some of these new makeup releases or just products I've been really wanting for a very long time. So definitely let me know what is on your Sephora VIB sale wish list. If you guys are interested in any of these products, I will link them in my description box. I will also list all of the VIB sale dates and information in my description box too. And if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.